Welcome, everyone. Ever feel like the most incredible stories and the most profound lessons are hidden just beyond the familiar pages of a book? We're here to explore those hidden gems, the insights that truly shape our understanding and inspire us to live more fully. Join us as we dive deep into ideas that go beyond the surface, sparking curiosity and igniting a passion for growth. If you find yourself nodding along, eager to uncover more, please consider liking this video, sharing it with someone who might benefit, and subscribing to our channel so you don't miss a single discovery. Thank you for being here. Soft piano begins. Fade in, a flicker of an old CRT monitor, lighting up a child's face. Narrator, deep, cinematic tone. In a small house in Faisalabad, Pakistan, a little girl once sat in front of a computer screen, eyes wide, fingers trembling, heart racing. She wasn't watching cartoons. She was learning to speak the language of machines. Her name was Arfa Karim Randhawa, born on February 2nd, 1995. She would grow to become the pride of a nation and the youngest Microsoft-certified professional in the entire world. The Spark Arfa was not like other children. While most kids her age were memorizing poems, Arfa was memorizing code, lines of logic, symbols, and syntax that most adults could barely understand. Her father, Arfa Karim Randhawa, saw the spark early. She would often ask, "Papa, how does the computer think?" A question simple in words, but vast in meaning. And soon, the world would see that this small girl from a quiet neighborhood in Faisalabad had a mind wired for greatness. Her IQ, according to other child with the same age, is not matchable. The girl who spoke to machines. At the age of 6, Arfa began exploring computers, not just playing, but exploring. By the time she turned 9, she had already learned enough programming to sit for a Microsoft certification, something that most people twice, even thrice her age, struggled to pass. In 2004, Arfa Karim made history. At just 9 years old, she became the youngest Microsoft-certified professional in the entire world. News spread like wildfire. A little girl in a school uniform had done what seasoned engineers took years to achieve: a meeting with Bill Gates. The story reached Bill Gates, the founder of Microsoft. He was so fascinated by her brilliance that he personally invited her and her family to visit Microsoft headquarters in Redmond, USA. When Arfa met Gates, she spoke not with fear, but with confidence. She asked him questions about innovation, technology, and how children in developing countries could get access to computers. Bill Gates later said, "She was the kind of young mind the world needs. Fearless, brilliant, and full of purpose. The voice of a generation." She is a voice of a whole generation of Pakistan, the true patriot who gave us the meaning of life. When Arfa returned home, she wasn't just a child prodigy anymore. She was a symbol of hope, a voice for the youth of Pakistan. At tech conferences and TV interviews, her small voice carried big dreams. She spoke of a future where every child in Pakistan could learn computers, create innovations, and compete with the world. In one interview, she said softly, "If we can have electricity and computers in every village, then there's no reason we can't have another Bill Gates from Pakistan." Her confidence inspired millions, but behind that gentle smile was a young girl who carried the weight of expectation, not only from her family, but from a nation that suddenly saw her as a miracle. Dreams bigger than life. Despite her fame, Arfa remained humble. She studied hard, continued to represent Pakistan in international events, and dreamed of building an IT city in her homeland. a place where young minds could explore technology freely. But fate had another plan. In December 2011, Arfa fell critically ill after an epileptic seizure that led to cardiac arrest. She slipped into a coma. Her story spread again, this time not for triumph, but for prayer. Millions across Pakistan prayed for her recovery. Even Bill Gates, upon hearing the news, reached out to her doctors in Lahore, offering medical support and expertise. It was as if the world held its breath for one small girl, the nation that mourned all. January 14th, 2012, the news broke. Arfa Karim had passed away. She was only 16 years old. Pakistan fell silent. The world mourned. Schools held vigils. Her father, in a trembling voice, said, "She was a gift from God, and now He has taken her back, even in death." Arfa continued to inspire. The government of Pakistan renamed the Lahore Technology Park in her memory, now known as the Arfa Software Technology Park. The legacy of a daughter, they called her the daughter of Pakistan, because she represented something rare, the union of intelligence, humility, and hope. But in truth, Arfa never got the recognition she deserved while alive. There were no endless celebrations, no state honors at every step, just a family that believed in her, and a dream that was bigger than her years. Yet, Arfa never complained. She once said, "If you dream, you have to dream big. Little dreams never change the world." And she did dream big, for her people, her nation, and for a world connected not by wealth, but by knowledge. The code never ends. Even today, her name lives on in classrooms, in the minds of young girls who open their laptops and whisper, "If Arfa could do it, maybe I can too." Her story reminds us that genius knows no age, no boundary, no privilege. It comes from curiosity, courage, and a relentless desire to learn. Arfa once said to her teacher, "I don't want to be famous. I want to make something that helps people." And maybe in her own way, she did, because Arfa didn't just write code. She wrote hope into the heart of a generation. Music rises, strings swell gently. Narrator, some stories end too soon, but leave behind echoes that never fade. Arfa's story is one of them. She taught us that being young doesn't mean being small, and that one dream can light an entire nation. Today, when we see her smiling picture in textbooks, or her name on that tall glass tower in Lahore, we remember not just a prodigy, but a promise that one girl made to her country and kept